Alright, we're going to do a quick little tour here. This is a work in process. I figured that it would be good to show whoever's going to live here some of what we're doing here. So we're giving this house some love. Got some noise in the basement as we're prepping the basement for a nice skim coat. Some structural mortar down in the basement. So forgive the noise, but wanted to let you see the real deal here on this project. So you can see here, this is the main entry door. We are going to keep the original trim in this main space. The intention is to have walnut floors down here, but we did an inventory of what trim was here. Going to leave this on the doors and then match on the windows. This part of the house is lath and plaster. You see that we're kind of work in process here. We can prep the baseboard before we trim this out. There's a little bit of rot over here, so we're going to selectively patch with some drywall. And then this was the old kitchen right here, so we had to take the drywall down here. But you can see the addition we built back here. So kind of a neat little project. More lath and plaster. This was a lath and plaster ceiling. A couple of walls we decided to do where we essentially take drywall and put over those walls. Most of the existing lath and plaster, though, was in good shape. This ceiling here was similar, where there is lath and plaster underneath, but we've already cut in boxes for the electrician to come in here and do their thing. This wall was another one that we decided to put lath and plaster over, or sorry, drywall over the existing lath and plaster on this would be the north east bedroom. This ceiling was too bad to try to keep. You notice we did do a significant amount of sistering and kind of shoring up the roof structure. You see some rafters up there that have a sister next to them, and then these might be tall enough to get a good view, but you see some of these little V supports to help shore up the roof structure. It was sagging and needed a new roof. Got brand new windows throughout the entire structure. I need to get those cleaned off after our construction. This little porch needs to be cleaned up. We do have a new roof on it, but it's a bit of a mess. But yeah, I just wanted to give a quick little run through and show some progress. Got to clean up the backyard. This flashing up here is going to be brown to match the fascia gutters. We're wrapping all the fascia gutters. Are going to be new. Window trim is going to be wrapped, so it should be a very maintenance-free house. We do have to get a little creative because of how we laid out the bathroom here. We had an old window that we were taking out, and there's a tub on the backside that's going to be tiled. So we're going to have to get pretty creative to do a nice craftsman job of blending the existing siding. I'm not sure what kind of wood it is, but it's existing wood lap siding. Got a little bit more work to do here on this window. Gotta get that figured out. But then here's the back of the structure. We're going to transition to a nice vinyl product that looks pretty similar to this, and then some paneling that you'll see when you see the house. Yeah, just kind of neat to see this. We're going to have to get creative with how we did these spread footings to support the structure. We're going to look into aesthetic options to get a nice look there. Or at least the best look we can. But we're going to have to get a little creative and work with some suppliers on what options exist for that. We are thinking, at this point in the project, the electrician, they want to put their meter here. The service comes in from this pole right here through a lateral. We are going to look into potentially doing underground service. There's Mitchell cleaning some stuff up. But one option, if they let us, would be to run underground through the backyard, and this will all be graded out and sodded, but where we think a good location for the panel, if they let us, would be in the garage. But Mid-American doesn't always love, this is just a different situation because of where the pole is, but I'll leave it there. We'll figure something out there. A little soggy back here. Got a nice little stretch of weather here. We're in the 2 days before Christmas, so Hey Mitchell, I'm doing a little video for somebody in the future. I thought, you know, if I was a buyer, I'd be interested in seeing it in process. So yeah, here we did what are called trench footings to support the new garage structure. And this was an existing pad here. So when you see it, when it's finalized, they asked us to basically take additional grade and then slope this down. So we're gonna kind of regrade all this, but I think we have a pretty good plan as far as how to handle water here. And yeah, it's pretty nifty, nifty little layout. This was our massive walnut tree where a lot of the actual walnut millwork and flooring actually came from. So about a 31-inch diameter walnut tree. It's got the garage blocked off, and we're going to get a little creative with this column here. We have to quality control this a little bit here. Redo the Tyvek. But yeah, just it's a little messy at this point in the project. We redid a brick, relayed brick here actually yesterday, and pretty happy with how it turned out. We're gonna get creative with how to use this existing brick, scrape it, make it look good, and probably carry it back there towards the garage, but we'll see. Gotta figure out soffit, fascia, wrapping the fascia, and hopefully this is enjoyable for somebody for this is going to be a future home. The driveway is so muddy right now, but what we think we're going to do is take a look at it and see which areas need to be shored up. We're thinking about maybe doing a whole new driveway, but there's actually some sections of the driveway that are in pretty good shape. So what we might do is just sort of stair step and pick some sections that work really well to replace them. So anyways, enjoy the home. Just thought this would be interesting to see a work in progress. So thanks.